to another product reveal with Taylor and
Whitney!
Whitney's here. We are super excited to give you this little sneak peek. So every week when we have a new release coming on Tuesday, we get to give you this little product reveal video to kind of give you a little sneak peek of what is coming. So you are watching this because you're part of our Fans of Tailored Expressions page on Facebook. So we give the earliest peek to those of you that are engaged there. So we're super excited you're watching today. Are you ready for a new release?
You know,
I know
ready.
you're ready.
I'm always ready.
Whitney's always ready. So I know it might seem early for this, right? But
It's never too early.
it's never too early for calendars.
Yes.
And we have just switched over to 2025. And we are releasing 2026 calendars.
Let's do it.
It is our annual calendar release. We do this at the first part of March every year because you guys love to create calendars. They truly are the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes.
It's something that the recipients get to think of you every time they switch over to a new month of their calendar that you made it for them. Or maybe they're using a tear-off.
You always make me the best calendar. Yeah, I remember when I was pre-crafter and you made me a calendar and I was like, this is amazing.
Yes. It is fun, and I love giving that little gift that I know somebody can use and display. And so, yeah, that's what makes calendars really fun. But they also, because you like to give them to so many people, we like to give you lots of time to create them.
Yes.
So I know lots of you give calendars at the end of the year for the coming year. So we're giving you your calendars extra early with some fun new products that you can really use throughout the year. Not just for calendars. There's cards involved today, too.
Yes.
So
no procrastinating on your calendars, okay?
Are you gonna? I'm gonna get in trouble then, because I am a known procrastinator on most things.
Your best works.
So if you're a procrastinator too, you have my blessing, Whitney. Whitney,
get it done.
Get
now.
it done. All right, well, let's get started showing you our new products that we'll be releasing on Tuesday, starting at 9 a.m. Central Time.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We are going to talk through our calendars that are either new or being refreshed with the 2026 dates. So I'm going to start by showing you this one. Oh, sorry, I dropped that. I'm going to start by showing you this one. This is our 5x7 calendar. We have had this in our collection for quite a few years, so this one has updated dates on it with the space at the top that you can design or stencil or blend within or create little scenes for each month of the year. There are 12 separate individual sheets in here, so you can decorate each month of the calendar. Then, next up, we have our most popular products at the Tailored Expressions web store, our mini tear-off calendars. These have been around for a while too, so we are updating these with 2026 dates. On the top, we have our square tear-off calendars, and then on the bottom, our mini tear-off calendars. So they are a little bit different style, a little bit different size. Depending on your project, the square might fit better, or you might want to grab the mini tear-off, or both, and then you have both options when you're ready to craft.
Did you say that each of those has 10 calendars in the
Oh,
pack?
I did not say that. Yes,
Okay.
there are 10 calendars in here, and because they are a tear-off calendar, each calendar includes the 12 months. They're gummed at the top, so when the month is over, you just tear off that piece and move to the next month.
I love that. Such a great value, too. 10 of them in there is
deal.
so great.
Yes. All right, next up, we are refreshing our landscape desk calendar. So this one goes this direction, has this area over here on the left for you to decorate. And again, 12 separate pieces printed on our heavyweight sugar cube cardstock. And these have been updated for 2026. This was available last year. However, we've added a new version that is similar, but the other orientation. So you have the landscape desk calendar, and now you have the portrait desk calendar.
What a great idea. I love that.
So same size space here. These work great with our pre-printed square calendar cards, and they come with 12 in them. We have several of those sets already on our website, so you have an easy piece of artwork for that opening, but we have some new products to work with these too. So
Yay.
we'll be talking about those in just a second. Then last but not least, we have our arched desk calendars. We previously released the toffee version last year, and again, these are 12 separate pieces and pre-printed for you with the dates. Now we have added the arch desk calendar this year in sugar cube.
I'm so excited about this.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
So you just get more opportunities to use with different things. One of the things I did want to mention about these is they are laser cut. And I want to just show this
Yes,
because
I love the look of these.
I do really like the look. I think originally when we created these last year, we did it in the toffee because we know that when you cut sugar cube cardstock with a laser, you get kind of a brown edge where the laser cuts the paper. Do you guys see how that's kind of got a little bit of a wood tone to it, which is why I really like it. So we decided to go ahead and laser cut these with the sugar cube cardstock, but I did just want you to be aware. I think it looks very classy.
It does.
It looks
stepped up.
stepped up like wood. It almost looks like wood. I just keep looking at it all together and it looks like a just really classy way to do a calendar. So you've got both sugar cube and toffee as options for the arched desk calendar.
That really extends the versatility of the arch calendar because now there's so many options. My
Now you
brain
can
is
stamp and color right onto the
Yes.
sugar cube. So yes, lots of versatility with two different versions of that calendar. I will say Lori Craig might have created my favorite calendar this year on the toffee cardstock, but there's some beautiful ones with this as well. So, all right, those are our calendars. Now we do have a special offer for you. Before we get into the products, I'm going to pop this graphic up on the screen. We have a bundle deal. This is the Perennial Scenes bundle that includes, I'm going to show you here everything. You can see in the picture, you get a couple of different calendars along with products that are designed perfectly to create these little art pieces that go onto the calendar. And we've got sentiments for your calendars and a fun stand that we're going to talk about as well. So when you purchase this bundle, $59 is the price, and you will get a free craft along class with Susan.
Yay!
So you guys, she has created an amazing project, and Susan always gives such awesome tips and tricks. And that link to that class will be emailed to you as soon as you check out with this bundle. So here's the Perennial Scenes bundle, and as I mentioned with our landscape and portrait desk calendars, you have this square space off to the left or on top of the calendar where you can create different designs to fit in there. Like I mentioned, we have our pre-printed square calendar cards that fit in there. There are options in our collection already, but you know we love stenciling.
Yes!
I love a good stencil.
Me too.
And we have figured out an amazing way to create 6 different square art pieces
Wow.
on one layering stencil. So these stencils are designed like a quad. So they're the same size, 8.5 by 11 stencils. And then you get those 6 pieces of artwork by combining the 4 layers of the stencil together.
Wow, genius.
I know, look at how pretty those are.
Mass productions for
For calendars. It's mass production for calendars. Yeah. You do it twice through and you'll have 12 different little pieces of artwork. And by changing the colors just a little bit, you don't have to do them all the same. You can do a little bit of creative masking, and by making some of the colors more fallish or winter looking or very summer and bright, you can really get different looks for the different seasons of the calendar.
Wow, I'm so excited about this.
Super fun. So you get that stencil along with both the portrait and the landscape desk calendars. And then we have our Foil It Mini Strips calendar. So this is a set of sentiments. If you don't have the mini strips die, that's okay. You can still use these by just cutting them apart with your paper trimmer and cutting off the alignment squares then. But these are a set of different messages that we thought would work great on calendars. This is the You Are version. You are loved, awesome, treasured, incredible, wonderful, never alone, unstoppable, one of a kind, an inspiration. you are enough always. So kind of those just good reminders that
Yes.
every month you could have on a calendar. Then we have, so you get 2 of those. Then we have kind of the sweet ones. You got this. Live, love, repeat. Make today a good day. Enjoy the little things. Those kind of sentiments.
Whitney-isms.
Yes. And then we have our snarky calendar pieces. You have Rise and Wine. I'll start tomorrow.
Yep. Mhm.
Adulting is overrated. What day is it again? I think that's my mantra always. What day is it? I don't even know. And this might be my favorite. I need an adultier adult.
Yeah.
Sometimes I encounter things in life that I think I'm not adult enough to do this or make this decision or whatever it is. So all of those come printed black on white cardstock, but also white on
Ooh.
black printing. These are foilable, and Susan will show you in her video that she foils hers. But again, you don't have to foil them. They can simply be die cut or trimmed with a paper trimmer and used on your calendar pieces. And then last in our bundle, we have a new desk display stand.
It's all about how you display it.
It is. And this
Really
is a perfect
is.
way to gift a calendar with the stand that they're going to need to display it. I do want to make mention that we have had this display stand in our catalog. It is no longer available, and we have replaced it with this one with some improvements thanks to all of your suggestions. So this one is a little wider at the back so that if you have a heavy calendar that you're putting in it, it doesn't topple over. Then we have also made the slot in the calendar or in the stand quite a bit bigger so that it will hold a full 12 months of the calendar.
Ooh, that's
So
great.
this one was a little bit too small and you had to store those extra calendar pieces somewhere else. So now we have this new and improved stand that will fit to all of your calendars. Let me show you. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of what you're going to get in Susan's fun class. So these are the projects you'll be creating if you purchase this bundle, and then you can watch her class. And then if you put all of those pieces into the bottom of this stand, and you can see even with the
Gorgeous.
heavy calendar, all 12 of those months, it is standing upright just perfectly, and all of those fit inside. Now, of course, if you're trying to fit it with some dimension, you can see Susan has added some foam tape and other things, just cardstock layers, that it does not fit in the slot, obviously, with dimension on it. So just keep that in mind, that it is designed to fit all of the months, but not with the dimension that you might include.
Yep, that makes sense.
All right.
And you get that stand in the bundle.
Yes, the stand comes in the bundle.
I love that.
Also available separately if you're wanting to start purchasing for gifts.
Yes.
You'll be able to get that on our website from now on. Okay,
How
one more
exciting.
thing to go with that perennial scenes. If you do like foiling, we have the perennial scenes foilet for you. And this is the first foilet that we've done that is 8.5 by 11 size. It's going to make it really easy to
Ooh.
line up that stencil, do your blending, and then do your foiling. We have determined over time that whether you foil first or foil after you blend, it really isn't making a big difference for us here in our craft room. So if you want to blend first and then foil, you can do that. If you want to foil first and then blend, you can also do that. Just note that you do not, if you're going to, I guess I'm trying to say, if you don't have the large machine for foiling, you will have to cut these apart in order to foil them through your mini mink machine. And in that case, I would recommend blending first and then cutting apart and then foiling. So if you
That
have
makes
that
sense.
smaller machine, otherwise you won't be able to fit it through your machine, or you'll have to cut these and then put them behind the stencil and arrange them, which would be harder to do. Or mostly impossible. So
So take your advice.
So take
Okay.
my advice and yeah, blend it first and then foil it. And
Perfect.
yeah,
Easy peasy.
it'll be great.
You want to see some samples?
Yes. Oh, I love these.
I know.
So I mentioned that you could use these. We've looked at samples for a calendar, and here is one that uses the foilet. Look at how pretty that is.
Wow.
Heather created this October, November, and December months of the calendar. Love this color combination that she used, and with the foilet, on the sentiments as well. That just all turned out so pretty. But then the other thing I promised today were some cards. So you can actually use these little square art pieces for cards as well.
Ooh.
So here's a set that Heather did using the other 3 panels from her Perennial Scenes blended stencil.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And I just
the fine
love
line
the script.
So do I.
I can't stop using it. It just sits
too.
in the front of my bucket and I pull it out all the time.
You're like, should we use this again? Yes.
I think we should. Then let's take a look at this one that Lori created. And I love how she got creative with how she was going to cut out those square pieces of artwork. They are designed to fit perfectly in that open square, but if you want to get creative, you can cut them out with a hexagon. You can put them in our little Polaroid frame that she did here, or then she's got the one that has the squares as well. If you are looking for the perfect set to cut these squares, we have our square tear-off calendar stacklets. That's the one you're going to want to look for if you want to get the least expensive version possible for you to cut this. We also have our square stacklets that just has a lot more dies in it than what you need in order to cut those out. But that's maybe another thing to add to your wish list if you don't have it already. Okay, let's talk about our next calendar, which was the arched calendar. Let's go with, yes, let's show them that one. Where did I go? Here's the sugar cube and the toffee. We have some fun things to go with this. We created a new collection this year, again, that kind of centers around stenciling. And this stencil is called Arched Rainbow. We love rainbows.
I was going to say,
right?
Is anyone surprised? Is anyone out there surprised that we were like, this looks like a rainbow. Let's create a rainbow.
Let's do a rainbow. You never have to twist my arm to add another rainbow to the collection. So this is a set of 2 stencils, and each stencil includes 2 arcs of the rainbow. So it also has etching lines on the stencil so that you can perfectly position that arched calendar right behind those etchings so that you make sure that the arcs of your rainbow are in the perfect spot. And you can do this also for cards or calendars. Let's show you a little bit of both.
Okay.
I have one on toffee that Lori created that I was mentioning earlier. I just think this is so pretty.
Oh, Lori.
She did September, October, November. Look at how she
Beautiful.
incorporated those fun little die cuts, put a little dot on some important dates for her in those months, splattered, added dimensional looking die cuts.
I love the little mushrooms and acorn.
I know. Isn't that so cute? Perfect.
Adorable.
Really, really cute. Okay, let's look at a sugar cube calendar, and this is the one we're going to be making on the Live on Tuesday.
Ooh, fun.
It is quite a lot, so I won't be making this entire calendar, but we'll be walking through how to use this set of stencils. And I did something a little more themed to each month, depending on what holiday falls in that month or kind of what season we're celebrating. So I'm going to talk about all the different little bits and dies that I used to create this calendar.
Oh my, little mushrooms
so
again.
Fun. I did do mushrooms.
Dragonflies.
Dragonflies, little bats for Halloween.
Oh, that is too cute, Taylor.
We've got leaves and a little bow for Christmas. So that one, again, if you take all of these together, they do fit perfectly in the stand, just like that. And a fun display for the desk. So that one is on Sugar Cube.
Cute.
Then let's talk about a card. Jill.
Tell me more.
Oh, I love how Jill did this with the stencil.
That is cute.
And then she just used a die to cut the opening there and put some clouds down at the bottom and stamped the Feel Better Friend all over the background.
Wow.
So you can use that stencil for cards as well. I love things that are versatile. So that is our Arched Rainbow collection. But we do have an addition to the arch as well. You might remember last year we released our Arch Nouveau stamp set. And this year we are offering you the Arch Nouveau Foilet. So these are similar art pieces. You get a total of, there's 2 each of 6, so 12 panels, and each panel has 2 designs on it. So you're getting 24 artwork pieces that are pre-printed and designed to foil. And then you can cut those out with the Arch Nouveau dies that are designed to coordinate with that arch calendar as well. So very fun. Jill,
I love that artwork.
Jill created this beautiful calendar. Look at how pretty that is. She's got her
Look at that
stitching.
foil.
I love how she picked a couple different colors for each one. So she foiled the artwork in one color and then did a layer using the Arch Nouveau dies using a different color foil. Now, Sue is also going to be creating. Do you want to go grab that really quick?
Yes.
I see it over there. Sue's going to be up on Thursday this week, and that is our new Sue, not Susan. Sue Banker is going to be doing the live on Thursday this week, and I'm going to give you just a little look at her calendar project. She's going to be using that same foilet designs, showing you a really fun way to package this up and give it. There's just a little sneak peek from Sue. You're going to want to mark your calendar for Thursday.
Color.
Isn't that pretty? Okay, I think we did it, Whitney. Did we do it? Okay. Thank you, guys. So we're going to come back to you here really quick. And all right, we made it.
We did.
Another product reveal video. Just as a reminder, these products do go live on the Tailored Expressions website at 9 a.m. on Tuesday. So we'll see you then, I hope.
Yes,
Right?
I'll be there.
Okay. And then I will be going live Tuesday at 10 a.m. and we'll be creating that project that we talked about earlier.
Yes.
So, all right. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.